Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion and this here is the crazy troll nation of YouTube. We're not starting with chapstick because we got stuff that's going on already. I know I said that kind of slurred and I'm gonna leave that in because this is the crazy troll nation for a reason. We don't aim for perfection, we just do what we gotta do. The troll part of the crazy troll nation is not caring too much about the beauty community standards, rocking what you want to, putting it on however you want to, and knowing that you look good. Beneath all of that, this channel is about self-acceptance and self-love. Beneath all of that, this channel is about embracing your natural features, enhancing them when you want to, if you want to, but not feeling like you have to. And again, it's not about any particular brand or tool or technique. Use whatever you want to use, however you want to use it. That is the concept of the crazy troll nation. I do curse sometimes on my channel because I do curse sometimes in real life, so just to get that out of the way. Why are we here? You see from the title, it's not quite a haul, it's an unboxing. I did receive my BoxyCharm base box. I'm going to open that when I received my Ipsy glam bag for this month, and I may even do a try on of the BoxyCharm stuff because some of it I'm actually excited for. But today what we're going to open is we're going to Nomad Cosmetics. I ordered some items because they had some stuff on sale. I think they might be trying to get rid of stock. And I did, every now and then I would look at these items, but not look at them like, oh wow, like I wonder if that would fit me, because I really didn't think they would. But the items were like $5 a piece. So I'm like, So we're going to see what this is. I just opened the box and I'm excited because everything in here is not for me. So you're going to have to stay tuned. I do always put in comments extra packaging because sometimes my mail person is not very careful stuffing things in the box. And so there's paper on top and the items are in here. And then it's just the bottom of the box. So the top was packaged well, but I can feel the products right here. So we're going to see what things look like, because the bottom needs to be padded as well. Oh wow, the packaging looks really pretty. So I'm going to take everything out of the paper and hope I don't drop everything or anything. So, oh, fell into my lap. All right, they had their studio, what are they called? It says Hot Shot. Nomad Cosmetics New York multi-chrome highlighter. The Studio 54 ones. And this is this one. This is this one. All right, now you see these two, right? Yeah, I got two of each because I want to try one and hope I like it, so then I'll hope that somebody else likes it as well. And the period these are good for after opening, I can't really see what it says, and I don't even think anybody really cares as much as I do about that. But we're going to open one. These two I'm not going to open at all, so whoever gets these, just know that if anything's wrong with it, that's how it came to me and then how it got to you. So this is what this one looks like. And the shade is Hot Shot. I like, this is psychedelic. Look at this. I was gonna say I'll put some more, but I have stuff on, but I still can layer it, right? And I've looked at these online, but I was never like, oh, I need that. And even now, I'm like, I didn't need it. But the sale, y'all, they were like $4.99, I think. So I'm like, and this is the other one, and this shade is Disco Nights. And this is, oh, did y'all hear that crack? So this is Disco Nights. And this one I thought would look nice on me because it's kind of peachy golden. But you know what? We're going to try these on. We're going to take two highlighter brushes, similar brushes. And I'm excited. Look at my face. So we're going to, ooh, we're going to tap this. I don't know if I can see it because I do have highlighter on. You know what I'm going to do? And now I'm just kind of, yeah, I'm being rough with it. I think there's an overspray on it. Ooh. That is pretty. And I see now why it didn't show up over this, because this is so pink. The highlighter and the blush that I have on today. But you know what? I can see the golden shine right here. Do I have a new cheek situation to layer? How does that look on your end? Because when I'm doing this, I can't see. I see my kitchen. So, but this is nice. Wow. And I like how some angles you don't see it, and then you see it, and it's not making me look airy, ashy, or grayish. So that I am really digging. And I do see, ooh. And let me put that brush down. Ooh. And we're going to go into Hot Shot, this one here. You know what's ironic? With Disco Nights, I use this brush, which is white with daisies on it. And for Hot Shot, using a red brush. So we're digging in again, and we are being a little rough with it. And this is an inexpensive brush. This is a Beige Cosmetics brush, because I wouldn't do this with like my $30 brushes, or I should say $20+ because I get stuff on sale. That, oh, that's shiny, and I'm still kind of being rough with it. And we're going to put some up here. I like it like this. This way it looks kind of grayish, but not grayish in an ashy way. This way I see a gray strip a little bit. So this one is not for me. So this one I'm not going to keep. I think I'm just going to throw it in as a freebie with something that somebody buys off of my card. Yeah, so you see how that looks grayish? Like that, whereas this one you can see the gold, and then it just blends into nothing and blends into my skin tone. So yeah, this one will just pop up somewhere with something as a freebie in my Macari box with other stuff that's already been very gently used, so that way they're not getting new items and like, why is she sending me this thing that she used one time? Or I could just ask, do you still want to receive this? Well, not still, but when someone purchases something, like, hey, I have this that I used once, you know, do you want it? And then just throw that in there with that stuff. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So these two will be going somewhere brand new. I'm not opening those. Put those back in the box. The other two things I ordered, I was kind of going back and forth a little bit just because I was curious. And that is their quads that they had. And these were also on sale. They were $4.99 a piece. If you purchased them as a set, I think it was $8.99. So like you saved $1. And this one is, I don't know, California. Well, they both say California. And they both say Surf Shack. This one is, I cannot read it, Encinitas, California. And this one is Malibu, California. And so I do know, and also look at this, because they were on sale. So these two are going somewhere else. So they're going to go in a box with the two new unopened highlighters. And this one, we're going to open it. So I'm going to do swatches somewhere on my face. So this one, and I like how, you know, Nomad's packaging is always top notch. Even the inside of the box matches what this looks like. Look at that. And this is what that looks like. And all four are matte shades. And I was looking at this like, okay, this is kind of cool tone. This one I may be able to get away with. These two are not my tones. But then I'm like, girl, it's $5. And I was thinking with my Lethal Cosmetics 4-pan palette, which is all shimmer, dual chrome, and or multi-chrome, those 4 shades came with the large mystery bag. So I'm thinking I can use the mattes for that. So we're going to take this shade and we're going to put that there. Oh no. No. That shade is Hang. This one is Carve. This one is Chase. And they have surfboards. These 3 have surfboards in them. And this one has the Nomad symbol in it. So again, this one is Chase. I'm going right down the surfboard. 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 Some of y'all know where that's from and some of y'all don't. That's a pretty shade. And then we're going to go into Chill. So we have Hung, Curve, Chase, and Chill. But I do think, oh, that's kind of greenish. Like a greenish brown. I do like these two shades. This one clearly would make me look a little dusty, ashy. This one, I don't know. But we'll figure out something. So that is this one. I am going to keep it. Because as I said, I think even if I layer some of the Lethal Cosmetics shimmers on top of it, I think that'll look nice. And so we used all four sides of this, so that's going away. We're going to take a clean one and lay here because we're going to open up this one. This one is the green one. But it says on here, it's in cursive, in Canitas. So that's this one. This one is easier. This is Malibu. I'm educated, and sometimes I still question, like, how am I when I act like I'm illiterate? So this is what this one looks like. Nikki Raven really likes this one. Her undertone is slightly olive. And so she said this works perfect for her as a neutral palette. And I'm olivey in some places, but not everywhere. And so I was kind of like, But we're going to see. So we're going to take, what does that say? Cabana. This one here. And these have surfboards in it as well. And this has the Nomad symbol in it. This just chunked and fell over here. That light spot, that's that shade. So we're going to put this here. Okay. And then we're going to come down, and this shade is Bungalow. We're going to put that there. It's cute. Not for me, but it's cute. Because that has, it's pretty. It has the potential to make me look dusty depending on what's near it. So I may be able to get away with using that one. This one, let me try to blend that out. Thank you for being here while I'm experimenting with this. Let's just try to blend this out. I might can, I don't know, because now it does look dusty. I was going to say as a brow bone highlight. It may be, but I don't think so, because you see how now it looks dusty. So we're going to go into Hideout, which is this one here. And we're going to put that here. These are nicely curated, though, the color stories. And those two do look nice together. And this last one down here is Shack. This one that has the Nomad symbol in it. And that's going to go right here. I'm going to swipe Shack again and put that next to this one. Okay, so this is more green. That would look nice together, though. I like how these three look together. I'm just concerned with this one, if this would make me look dusty. But if I'm doing a small area, I just blended out the wrong freaking shade. Let me get a clean, what was that? So we're going to take this again, the pale one, Bungalow. We're just going to do it down here. That's Bungalow. We're going to flip it over and take Hideout. And we're going to put that here. I'm going to flip it back over and blend out Bungalow. I'm trying to get an idea of what this would look like on my lids. This might be a good just base shade and then layer it with something. It doesn't look dusty like this one. This I might use as a brow bone highlight. And now we're going to blend out this one, even though I am confident this one will not give me any ash. But the color curation is really nice. So let me hold them both up together, because somebody's going to get both of these together anyway. But this is what they both look like. And so if you wanted to, you could mix and match, because these two look really nice together. And then you have that pop of blue. But these definitely, let me hold it on the side that it's on. That would make sense, duh, troll. So these are what this looks like. It is nicely curated though. And the formula, you know, I really do enjoy Nomad's formula. And if you do too, and this is your color story, I think that you will like this. And so stay tuned to see when exactly I'm going to do whatever it is I'm going to do. I really like these two together. So I probably will mix these, even though the color stories are vastly different, except for the deepest shades. And I'm thinking maybe this one, this shade in this corner, I may can use with, so awkward, this shade here. Maybe. So you can use them together if you wanted to do that. This could be an 8-pan palette with a pop of blue. Neutrals and a pop of blue and some greens. I will say also, because of the way I swipe them, particularly this shade here, the one that flaked down into that mint green, I have chunks of it on my station. But it might just be, as I said, the way I swiped it with the sponge tip applicators. I wanted to get as most color saturation as possible to show you what the shades are. So that is my Nomad order. We have another box to show you. And this one is from Sydney Grace. My lids do not tolerate pressed pigments. And I knew that when I purchased these, because everything in here is not for me. I have a hard time, I'm opening the box. I have a hard time passing up a good sale. And I was watching Leanna Dalton's video, paper on top, and she was showing the mystery bags, which I believe was $17, and you get X amount worth of product, which was a really good deal. And I had mentioned to her, I said, I'm thinking about getting the mystery bags and just using them for giveaways. One of her bags had a brush in it, so I'm like, okay, if I get brushes, I'm definitely keeping the brushes. But their shadows, some of them are pressed pigments and some of them are not. And instead of me emailing, is this a pressed pigment? Is that a pressed pigment? If it's shadows in here, I just will not keep them. But we'll see. If it's stuff for face, or do they have lip stuff? Or brushes, I will use those. Their brushes are synthetic. My skin does not tolerate natural hair brushes either. So this is in here, Sydney Grace Company, February 2023. So that's in the box. And so I purchased the 3 mystery bags they had left available. They had the dark red, the light blue, and the dark blue. And they do tell you they both come in the same color bag. This is the red one, the deep red, and there are 4 shadows in here. I'm scanning the ingredients. Yeah. No. Oops. This shadow, wait a minute. Is this a shadow or a blush? Because I'm wondering, because this is so much bigger than this one. Huh. I don't know. But that's what that looks like. That's the first one in the red bag. This is the second one in the red bag. And it does say between the same color bags, like for the blues, whether light or dark, it may be overlapping products. So these are the other 2. So let me see if I can get my awkward ass to hold up all of these so you can see them. Yo, I got issues. So these are the 4 shades in here. That's a nice little curation. But why is that one package bigger than the rest of them? Oh, there's 5. So there's another shadow in here. And this is nice because this will be a nice transition shade, especially because this one is really light. But then if you like those types of shades, it would definitely be for you. And then you have this light one too. And then you have the 2, those 2. So these are going to go somewhere. Also in here, there's a lippy, definitely not my shade. And this shade is, what is it? Sonia. Definitely not my shade. But it's somebody's. And there's something else in here, which is, it says black hole. Is it a hole in here? I don't know. Oh, I don't want to ruin the box. I'm thinking, well, this was a lipstick, so I'm wondering what this is. This is, I still don't know. What does it say? I have no idea what this is. The first ingredient is aqua. What does the box say? I have no idea what this is. This is the box, and it just says Sydney Grace. And then it has the ingredients. That side has nothing. And this says black hole. So what is it? And on the front, it just says Sydney Grace. Sorry for all the glares. And on the back, you know, made in USA, it has the ingredients. Sydney Grace has their address. But what is it? So I'm going to go on the website and see what this is. And what is that color? Like, I am confused. I am confused. So this is the red bag. There's one more thing in here that I am excited about because it's a brush. I'm really hoping they all have brushes. Oh. And it comes with this. This is a, what did that brand used to call them? Brush guard. So it keeps the bristles together. So this is the SGF06, it says. And it has Sydney Grace here. So the brush guard, after you wash your brush and you squeeze out the excess soap and water, you put this on from the bottom up, of course. Well, I shouldn't say of course. And you put it over the bristles. And what it does is it helps maintain the shape. And then you lay it flat to dry. It helps maintain the shape of the brush. But good brushes, I don't have an issue with them splaying out. But if you're concerned, or if you're traveling, the brush guard really comes in handy because it keeps the bristles together. The only thing is just be careful, because if you go the opposite way, your bristles are going to come through the brush and you're going to ruin your brush. So go one way only and make sure that there's not friction to pull it down. So this I'm going to keep out. This is going back inside the bag. I don't know what this is. I'm not even going to look it up. That's going back inside the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shadows are going back in the red bag. So whenever I figure out what I'm going to do with this stuff, I will mention it and I will refer back to this video so that you can look back at it and see what the products are. So that way I don't need to keep opening things up. So that's going back in the box. We're going to open up one of the blue bags. This has the tassel on it. This one doesn't. This one just has, and it doesn't have any initials or anything on it, but that just has just a regular plain witchamajigget. And all the bags do say Sydney Grace on the bag. So let's open up one of the blue ones. And I don't think there's a brush in any of these because these are shorter than the red bag. But the first thing in here, this says, are you sure? And sure is spelled like the shore at the beach, S-H-O-R-E, made in the USA. And again, like, it doesn't say what it is, but it has the shade name on it. I don't, what is this? What? And it's the same thing. Are you sure? But I'm not sure of anything right now. What is it? I am going to look it up. But if that's the color of it though, what? And I'm not going to open it. If you know what this is, let me know. The other thing, this has a lot of shadows in here. This has a palette in here. And so we're going to open it up just so you can see. And it's just palette and it has a mirror down here. So that will go back into the plastic. And, ooh, good grief, Charlie Brown. There are... Wow, there are 6 shades. And then there's this. This is bigger than these. And so I'm wondering if this is a blush. And if so, the other one would be a highlighter in the red bag because it was lighter. And so this is in here. There's one more thing in the box. I mean, the bag. I'm going to take it out because I'm going to put this back in the bag. I'm going to put this in the bag, which may not stay in there depending on what it is. But I'm just so confused that it doesn't say what it is. And I don't know, like, what numbers or anything. So this is that. It looked green for a second, but then it looks blue. Maybe my vision. This one. This one. I know a lot of you love Sydney Grace. I'm not going to open any of these up. That's pretty. And then you have this. So that's like kind of the only transition shade. And then you have this one. So that's in there. And the only other thing left in here, Firelight Glow, it says on the bottom of the box. And we are going to open this up and see what this is. I don't know what it is. How come Why come they don't say like what it is? I don't know what this is. Whatever it is loose. And so it may be a loose eyeshadow. Why come it doesn't say what it is? So this is going to stay in the bag as well. So all of this is going somewhere. The question would be the one thing that I didn't know what it was if I look it up and then I see what it is. So this bag is going in the box, and we're going to open up the last box. And it doesn't say like which one is the light or dark. I guess you just go off of what the colors are. This has a lot of stuff in it too. This has a palette in there as well, the same as the other bag. It has 2 of these in here, but I don't know what these are. This one, the shade is Fireflight Glow. And they do say, I think I mentioned earlier, that they say you make duplicates if you get the same color bag, whether it's light or dark. So I'm just going to guess it's a pressed shadow, and a loose shadow. And if they are, you get so much out of here. If you've ever had like a pressed pigment from Inglot or from MAC, they last forever. So my suggestion would be get some small empty containers and pour some in and give some away, because you will never in your lifetime or the lifetime of your children or grandchildren, if you have any, will you use that entire thing. This one also says, no, this one says PSL. I was thinking it was going to say Firefly. So that is that shade. But I just wish that other thing said what it was. To me, that is just so strange. And you have it again. YAB44AS, are you sure? I'm not even going to open it. Yeah, I am, just to see if it really is the same thing, whatever the thing is. This is so strange to me. Like, what is it? What is this? Somebody write below. I think that is just so weird. Do y'all think that's weird? Or am I just having a troll moment? Or are we all having a troll moment? And we have 6 shadows. So I'm going to put the palette back in here. I'm going to put this back in the box. We're going to put both of these back in the box. And the first shadow, I think this one might be the dark one. Are they the same? They might be the same. So this is that. Yeah, because it looks the same. It looks blue and then it looks kind of green. So yeah, I think these are the same. And we have this one. This one. So if both the blues are the same, that means more than one winner. So maybe it'll be something like, these look the same to me. No, they don't. So it might be a thing where you can pick which one you want, instead of giving the same exact bag to the same exact person, and they get 2 things. So out of all of this stuff, what's for me? A brush. The brushwork gets a brush, and it feels so soft. And I do wash brushes before I use them. And I don't know if this is a blush brush, contour brush. Like, it doesn't say. Why does the stuff not say? Like, I don't understand. Tell me what it is, Sydney Grace. That is just so strange to me. So stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Click the notification bell and click all, so that you'll know every time I upload something, so that you can be aware of whatever's coming up and when it's coming up. Today is February 13th. So whenever you see this, I'm going to plan it out. So when you see this, whatever it is will be coming up soon, so that you won't have to wait a long time. So we're going to do a Sydney Grace giveaway. And I may not put it in the title. So that's what makes it important for you to actually see the video. I do usually have timestamps in the video, so if you want to skip ahead and see, is this the giveaway video? Okay, it's not, click off. If you want to do that, that's up to you. And we're also going to do the Nomad giveaway for this palette, and also this highlighter and this highlighter. And so we have a few, it's going to be a few giveaways. Nomad will be 1. Sydney Grace will be at least 2, because then I'll let you pick, do you want the blue bag or the red bag? And then we'll just kind of see. And so that'll be it. Thank you for being here. Let me know what you think of all of my new goodies, which are not all for me. I am liking these three colors though. And I really like how these two look together. And I really like that blue. So all is not lost. But this one, yeah, that's definitely going somewhere. This one is going somewhere. But I'm definitely keeping the gold one because it's even nice as a topper. But yeah, this I like. My undertone being golden, it does, you see it and then it just blends into my skin tone. And yeah, so that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. You'll see me again soon. As always, self-acceptance and self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thanks. Why am I like sitting? I am just, you know, like this box is over here and my elbow was on it. All right, thank you.